Yes, here we are again, connecting with our brothers and sisters out there, the soul family out there, the spiritual warriors out there, the other kindred souls out there going through the work, going through the struggle, connecting with the divine plan, letting go of the self-interest, letting go of the self, going beyond this, transcending this, reuniting with the collective consciousness, reuniting with their soul contract, their soul purpose, the divine right. So yeah, I want to talk about the divine plan more. For me personally, it's a learning experience. I'm not here to say I know the answers. I'm not here to teach you. I'm here just to merely express what I'm being guided to say. This is not coming from any kind of self-interest. I don't want any. I'm not in this for money. I'm not in this for views. I'm doing this for a higher cause, for which I'm being shown a direction step by step, and I feel like I'm getting more of an idea of what purpose this channel will serve. So for my understanding, as I'm learning about this, is I don't want this to be a YouTuber and an audience type relationship. This is nothing to do with me. It's nothing to do with my personal interests or my personal goals. This is all about connection, about creating a platform, creating a community. Because sooner rather than later, all the soul families out there are going to have to reconnect in the physical. It's going to have to be done, whether we like it or not, whether we struggle with being social, whether we struggle with expressing ourselves, whether we struggle with letting go of pain and division and separation, whether we become comfortable in our created comfort in our lives, whether that's of our comfort in just not talking to anyone, comfort in just only focusing on personal endeavors, which is to do with money and separation and to do with accolades and social status. I mean, these are all things that are going to have to be surrendered. You have to let go, because there is something greater at work here, which we are part of. And if you're watching this video, it's not because you want to be, not because you're seeking information. It's because you're trying to remember, just like me, like I am seeking to find the truth, to find out who we are. I'm not here to tell you who you are. I'm here to connect with you, to find out with you who we are and what role we have in the upcoming harvest and event. So when the harvest comes, if we're not ready, we will not make it. We will not transcend in preparation for the event. And if that happens for us selected ones for the divine plan, who have karmically released their ties in previous lives, and then we recreate karma in this life, and we don't make the harvest because we didn't let go of ourself, we didn't let go of the separation, we didn't let go of personal interest and personal gain, well then you won't transcend the harvest time, and you have to come back here, back in the lower levels of consciousness, back in the 3D, and relive out your karma. Whereas the ones who let go and surrender to divine plan will transcend, and will go beyond, and will no longer have to serve in the 3D. They'll go back home, they have done their duty, and they will serve their time and their purpose for this crucial period on this planet. So in accordance with this, at some point we're all going to have to let go of our divisions, of our personal interests and personal desires, and reunite. And this platform is about that. That's the only sole purpose of this platform is connection. You know, at some point this will serve as a place for, in my mind, the way I see it at the moment, for sure this is subject to change, I'm still learning, is for other people to be using this divine plan, it's to be an organization for people to utilize it, to create their own videos for it, to create their own events. The end goal being for this organization, the divine plan, for people to use it, maybe it steps into a website also, or social media, or when people create their own videos and upload it to this channel. I'm not sure yet. Time will tell. However, the end goal was to be for people to use this to as an organization to create the islands of light, to create healing centers all over the world, to create beacons of light during the upcoming event. And the real ones will feel connected to this because they aren't looking for truth. They know the truth is within them. They know they're not coming to me for answers. They don't have their answers. Your healing and your truth is down to you. You don't have to accept what I say. I'm not here for approval or validation. I'm not here for success or views or likes, because I know that I have no interest in creating a channel or creating a legacy. I want to go home. I want to do my duty. I want to help people. I want to serve. I want to help people during this upcoming time, which is going to get a bit crazy. People are going to need help. I want to help people. I want to serve people. I've done this experience before. I don't need to relive this 3D world and for my own purpose. I've done that. I've learnt the lessons, served my karma. I want to come down there. I want to reconnect with my soul brothers and sisters, with soul family, the other kindred soul families, and we can work together and we can help others as we realise that we've done this before and we're here to help. So yeah, people that are join this channel who feel a resonance with the idea of something beyond them, but still can't put a finger on it. I can't put a finger on it yet. I'm not here to give the answers for sure. I'm here to learn with you. I'm not here to be a leader. I'm not here to be a teacher. I'm not here to tell you your truth. Everyone has to discern their truth. No book, no YouTube video, no program, no article. Doesn't matter. If you're here for the purpose, if you're here for the divine plan, you will not find. Yeah, for sure, you can read things and maybe helpful, but fundamentally, all the answers will become within, because you spent thousands of lifetimes preparing for this moment. You've attained connection to source in previous lifetimes. You've cultivated your skill sets in previous lifetimes for this specific moment in time, the upcoming harvest and the event, and then transition into the new world. So those real ones out there who recognize what I'm saying and feel a connection of what I'm saying on a non-mind level, on a soul level, will understand that I don't have the answers, and they won't look for me for answers. You know, I have no interest in in telling people what to do. I have an interest with collaborating, with helping. You know, and part of and my role in that is certainly not to tell people what to do. I'm still learning that role, to be honest with you, but I feel I'd have no interest in telling people a truth. It's up to them to fight themselves, and the real ones out there who've gone through this experience and are here with me on this plane, working in accordance to the divine plan, will understand what I'm saying, understand that, and they're learning themselves as much as I'm learning. The truth is within, and we're remembering thousands of years of work in accordance to this moment in time. So yeah, this is going to be a platform, an organisation, more importantly, for no individual. It's going to be a global organisation at some point. As more people tune in and more people realise this is nothing to do with an individualistic nature. This is to do about connecting. This will not be just videos. This will be physical community at some point down the road. I'm not going to say to you I know when, but this will be about meeting in the physical. This is not about just posting content. I have no interest in. I don't do these videos because I want to put content. I do these videos and I feel compelled by the collective soul, my oversoul. When I feel compelled to talk, I talk because it's healing myself. Because I understand that the only way to transcend and to reunite with my authentic self in the higher realms is to heal others, because it's through your understanding that by healing others I'm healing myself, because I am connected with you. You know, to separate from you and to do this channel for my own needs and for my own accolades and my own perverse interest it just makes me feel. I mean, I've gone down that self-interest route, and I did years of that, and as you know, the universe humbled me and showed me the light, and I'm so grateful that doesn't matter how painful it was, I'm so grateful that I got pulled out of the darkness and into the light, because I now know that I want to serve others, I want to help others, I want to connect with others. More importantly, this is about connection, like real like not videos. At some point, it will be about forming communities all around the world. I would invite people who share an interest in my vision. Whenever if they feel like it, cool. If they don't, whatever. If they just want to ask questions, cool. I'm learning with you. I'm learning with you. Some of you will have the answers. Some of you will be like, oh, okay, he triggered a memory of mine. Maybe this video will just purely serve the time being to spark memories in these ascended souls who've been gone through countless lifetimes in preparation for this moment. You know, it's again, as I've reiterated, I'm broadcasting again. I broadcast to my soul brothers and sisters out there, my soul family and my kindred alike soul families with whom we all have to work together. You know, some of you, I invite you to come forward if you feel compelled to, because this isn't about, oh, all right, I know, or like the mind saying, oh, I know what to do. This is like, none of us know. It's just a feeling. It's just a, at the moment, it's a vague sense. It's kind of like a gradual, like a real kind of like, I don't know. It's a real familiarity with it of me. I feel like, like I'm feeling like, okay, and I'm realizing that there's others out there with whom I must work with, and with whom we must do the work. We had the duty. We are duty bound. This isn't about personal interests. No, we are duty bound. We need to help. And connection, collaboration is key. Interdependency, creating unity, strengthening unity for sure. So yeah, so others you out there want to chip in, say yeah, don't know, however you want to chip in. But yeah, the end result, this would be a collective. The end result, at the moment, as far as I understand, will be creating physical communities, creating healing centers whereby we can all put our skills collectively to good use, you know. And me personally, at the moment, there's no like pressure where it's like, oh, I only thought we'd done now, we need to have it within like a year. No. At the moment, I just genuinely want to, like, for the time being, connect, hear people's stories in the physical, create communities. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm in England, I can travel around England, I'm prepared to travel across if it's meaning to connect with soul brothers and sisters out there. Seriously, the more we meet in the physical, the more we'll start getting more momentum, and the more it start to feel a bit more real. For sure, these are useful, these videos, but I wanna hear your stories in person. I want to tell you my stories. I want us all to tell us our unique lessons we've learned, and how we can move forward, and to brainstorm, and to help one another, and to understand how we can collectively help the world and the upcoming events. You know, that really excites me. That really does, and that will happen for sure. That will happen whether I like it or not. This video, me personally, I mean, whether this is beyond me, this is going to happen regardless. I'm just doing my bit. So, like, we're going to have to collectively meet in the physical and create communities in the future anyway, because the world, as we know it, will fall apart, and the systems and the institutes will all fall apart, and the paradigm will change, and the planet will evolve. So whether we like it or not, whether this video does anything, it's going to happen anyway. So I'm just doing my bit, just putting in my bit, doing it in my small bit. We all have a part to play, and no one person is going to, do you know what I mean, be greater or lesser. Do you know what I mean? I'm just doing my bit. Just doing my bit. That's all I care about. Just doing my bit. Healing myself, putting in my work, connecting, collaborating. Yeah. So yeah. I'm excited again. We're out here, still learning the mission. Still learning the path. Surrendering to the fact that we don't know. Surrendering to the guidance. Letting go to the present. It's a beautiful journey. Embracing the pain. Embracing the pleasure. Embracing the light and the dark. So yeah, I'm going to leave that for the time being. And my next feel like saying something, I'll say something. If anyone wants to contribute in whatever format they want, or questions, or they have any ideas, then I'm open. I'm open, and I'm present, and I'm empty. For I understand that I'm learning that I must be empty, I must be open, because the future is going to be pretty crazy. it's going to be pretty crazy, and the mind can't comprehend it. So we need to be empty vessels. We need to be open and empty and authentic and honest and present, to be willing to be filled with the that kind energy or wisdom or truth that is going to come down to us ones that must spread the light. So yeah. So yeah, I look forward to hearing any future ideas, and I look forward to, in the future, some point connecting with all you. I look forward also to learning from you guys. You know, I want to learn. I want to learn from you guys also. I want to learn from all you guys. I want to hear your stories at some point. I look forward to that. I look forward to meeting you in the physical and creating our communities, and even in the interim period where we learn and we communicate online, for sure. It's all part of the process. So yeah, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of something far beyond any of us can comprehend, and I can't wait. And in the meantime, remember, it's all bless, no stress. I'll see you in a bit.